What's up? What's up? It's your boy the Bakes here today. So today it's about time we set the record straight on some opinions in car audio. So I don't have my pen; it's dead. So I'm gonna use my finger. So just want to start off by saying this: I've called around to multiple shops, and all shops in agreement on one-hour wire. I took an average. Some said 270, some said 250, some said 200. So we need a standard here because you cannot just say one brand. You have to have a standard for all brands to be able to carry. Right? So I'm just gonna say this: one run or one out. I'm gonna give it this at the most, 250. 250 amps. That's at the most. What I really want to say is really 200 amps is let's just say one run. I'm going to say is 200. You can say 250, but hey, not me. I'm saying 200. But anyway, that ain't the main thing I wanted to show. So I did a recent consultation not too long ago with a guy with a Ram e-torque. He has a M2500, right? So you know how everybody always talks about box rise. You ain't gonna get that much power to the sub because of box rise, right? Well, let's just say this: if you get the proper electrical and a proper box, keyword proper custom box. Say everybody proper. I don't care what nobody else says. Proper box, proper airspace, proper port area, box. If you get the proper box, bro, and you get the proper electrical. Ooh, that's ugly. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. And you get the proper electrical, bro, you can do some amazing things. So, enough of me talking. Let me kind of show y'all what I mean by that. Let me erase this so I can come back. I'm gonna show you what's up. So this guy right here, this is the M2500 wired at 1 ohm. It has a custom box. And he just ran 2 runs of 2-aught to the back of his Ram e-torque. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that sit there. That's how the M2500 wired at 1 ohm. That's all he rose to, was 1.9. Now, let me go to the other one. Same person. Proper box, tighten that battery, proper wire to the back. See these results? That's out of M2500. So everybody always want to talk about box rise. Man, if you got a 2500 watt amp, man, you only gonna get 600-700 watts to the sub, maybe 1,000, maybe 1,200. Well, let's just say, both of these, he's getting over the 2 ohm rate. He's getting there. And his voltage dropped to 13.6, if I'm not mistaken. 13.6. He got one tighten battery under the hood of a pickup truck. So, let me show you another 2,500 watt amp. Proper box. He don't have the proper electrical yet. He's working on it. But this is just off proper box. 2,500 watt amps. So what we talking about here? So I recently, because I got to get the picture over to my iPad to show it to you. Recently, not too long ago, dropped a video. Everybody be thinking that 1-aught. I recently just dropped a short. Everybody think that 1-aught can carry, just do so many amazing things. I forgot to show y'all this. Let's make sure we narrow in on this part right here. Let me do this in red. Oh, forget the dB scope. Come back. Come back. Forget the dB scope. Look at that frequency, 31 hertz. That's low, bro. Watch this. Funny thing that y'all don't even know. Let me do this. He's upgrading his electrical right now. He's going from 14 volts down to 11 volts. What you think gonna happen to this once he does that? I just want to sit that down. I just want to sit this here. So when you get the proper electrical to the amp, when you get the proper electrical to the amp, bro, you do some amazing things, bro. Like he's dropping to 11, not 12, but 11 volts. Yeah, everybody always talk about box rides. I'm sitting here like this. I wonder if you box right. I don't think so. So that's why I say again, and I made this video and it goes back to this. Where is it? It goes back to this right here, to the electrical side. When we go to electrical, this is what I say all the time. This is where we want to go. We want to go this way. We want to be over here. We don't care about that over there. So you got guys who on this side trying to talk to guys on this side. You ain't gonna never get the results you want to get. I just want to let you, I got 2 10s. And there's a lot of people that got 12s that I'm louder than. Because I got the proper electrical and I got the proper box. I'm running everything proper. I'm not trying to force subs into a box. I'm not trying to shortcut and run one run or one out to the back. And when you, this is the thing, again. There we go. All that stuff is hard, bro. Hard. Both of them, same frequency. Both of them got SPL, both of them 140s. 140s plus. I done seen both of them get higher than that. But look at how much power they get into their sub. And they always want to talk to you about box rides. I don't think some of this is box rides. I think some of this is shortcutting on the electrical. I think some people are running 1 run or 1 out when they should be running 2 runs or 1 out to get current back there. If me and all the shops both in agreement 200 amps per, the DDM 2500 says on the site, y'all seen it in the old video, it has a 400 amp draw. How you gonna get that 400 amps to it? You're not getting 400 amps through 1 run or 1 out to the back. I don't want to hear nothing about length anymore. If we want to sit here and discuss, let's just say I follow a lot of people's opinion and we go off length. Even with that, do you honestly believe you gonna get 200 amps of current through 1 run in the summertime in 90 degrees? You want to listen to your music in 90-degree weather? You will not. Right now it's cold. You can get away with it, but in that summertime, you can't. You can't do it. It's not finna happen. That 200 amps is gonna degrade down to let's just say 165 amps, which is what's in the electrician code book for 1 out. But we ain't gonna get into all that because, again, I don't believe 1 run or 1 out can get me 400 amps. Let's say if the battery, let's erase this. Let's draw a little, let's just make this quick. Let's say if you got a battery and you got 1 run or 1 out, and let's just say you done ran 2 runs to the back, to this battery. Let's say you run this to a M2500, to a 2500 watt amp. Can you get 400 amps through here? Maybe. If it's in a foot, yeah, I would think so. I think you're still gonna get some drop. But okay, let's go for it. Manufacturer put 1 there for a reason. It's all down to application. You know what? Let's just erase this. My handwriting is terrible. It's all down to application. So somebody who believes that this little run right there gonna get that 400 amps to it, possibly, but I think you're gonna get some drop too. You're gonna see your voltmeter that comes from this amp that's running up to the front of your truck. I think it's gonna tell you something like this. You done dropped down, you done went from 14 down to 13 volts. I think that's very likely what's gonna happen. So, for those reasons, when you go overkill on your electrical, you get results like this, man. This is what I like to see. Results. These results right here, did a consultation. He was trying to figure out why he wasn't getting the power. Let me see where I put it. Where did I put that thing? He called. So when he called, he paid. He's getting this out of a 2,500 watt amp. He got the proper box, proper electrical. So all that talk about one run or one out, nah. All that talk about but people running too much wire, nah. This is results right here. And we're gonna leave it at that. So anybody thinking that you can make shortcuts with the electrical, I got news for you. You probably finna go down the street on fire. Now I ain't gonna say fire. You're gonna be smoking. I would rather give you information that you can properly get that current through in multiple applications because I'm not there and I don't know. This run, for example, in some people's vehicles, bro, this is 22 feet. Bro, come on. Let's just be honest. Nah. By the time you run that wire from the front up under that hood, from the alternator to the battery to the back of your vehicle, you either 22 to, I'm going to say on the low end, 17 feet. You pushing it. You really pushing it. So for that reason, everybody should go overkill. Get the proper box, get the proper electrical, run your equipment right. I'm under the belief right now that a lot of people not running their subs in the proper box. And I'm under the belief that a lot of people aren't running the proper current to their amps. So they get mixed results. So we're going to leave it at that today, fellas. I'm going to probably make a part 2 to this. Peace.